Hello lads and ladies, welcome back to episode 4. Last episode was quite interesting, there was quite a bit happened. So we did manage to take Jorvik from the Norse invaders. However, it did come at a cost because we were raided. We were raided a couple of times actually, and we had our son taken and imprisoned. They also took our wife, imprisoned her, and then released her to be their concubine. So she is the concubine, working with Jarl Sigurd. Here he is. So Jarl Sigurd, snake in the eye, took our wife and made her his concubine. So I am obviously not very happy about that. I haven't decided yet what we're going to do about it. I need to kind of make a decision that's in Alfred's character rather than my own on what I would want to do. He's got one of my courtiers. That's also one of my courtiers. He's got a few of my courtiers. They've taken quite a few children. Our son is ill. We need to get him back. Really. We did, I think, send the ransom money for him, but we haven't had an answer back from that yet. Right, what can we do here? So we can increase our number of knights. Do we want that? We might need that if we need to look for another wife, but increase control. Controlled territory defender advantage. Siege weapon effectiveness. I'm going to go for that because we are going to take some more land. And what I wanted to do is let me just check. Did we send the ransom money for our son? I think we did. Pay ransom. Jarl Sigurd is already considering a proposal. Right, okay, that's fine. He's considering that. Would Alfred pay the ransom for the rest of his courtiers? I'm not sure. We have lots to consider. So yeah, I'm not sure what we're going to do yet about Jarl Sigurd, who has taken our wife. Alfred is honest. He's just gregarious and diligent. A strong sense of justice. I feel like he would want justice for his wife, and I feel like it's a bit of it's an embarrassment, let's be honest, that your wife's just taken from you. We now find ourselves divorced. So even if we don't get our wife back, even if she never comes back to us, I feel like Sigurd needs to pay. I think it's been a massive disrespect to come and raid us while we're at war with someone else. Albeit his family member, but he's come and while we've been preoccupied, and he's taken our son, our wife. I feel like it's a massive show of disrespect from Sigurd, and I think that he needs to pay for it, to be quite honest. Let's see. We've paid the ransom for our son. Let's have a look at what else we need. So we're not married. We're above the domain limit. We have an empty council position. It's just the one council position that we're missing. So let's see. It's the chancellor position. So, Elthrith, although we've got Thane Eadhild, Wulfstan's daughter of Portsmouth, and she is Great Eminence. So she is as familiar with the nuances of diplomacy as the back of her hand. She's a master of the art, and she has 12 diplomacy. I think we're going to assign her. Yeah, that's fine. She's unmarried and no children. Interesting. I don't know if we can do anything about that, can we? Arrange a marriage for her. Oh, with us? No. Yeah, we can arrange a marriage for her. So we have enough for I want to unlock a dynasty legacy. What would we want? What did we unlock unlocked? I thought we'd unlocked something. Maybe not. Glory, respect and loyalty. Blood. Careful breeding to produce the most worthy successors. I would like that, to be honest. Customs, legitimacy. Our bodies may bend and break, but legends never die. Heroes of old gains a mighty endeavour for Serdicing legend seed. This legend seed is usable only once per dynasty and can be used by any member. A legend in the making. Legend seeds are the basis of a legend, and by founding them, a ruler may start a legend. By performing legendary deeds, major decisions, winning a great holy war, becoming a king or emperor, organising a grand activity. I don't know, you know. House of Warriors, prowess and knight effectiveness. Marriage acceptance plus 30. Fertility. Blood. Congenital traits. I think I'm going to take the congenital traits, you know. We'll go for noble veins. Even though none of our children, I don't think, have the intelligent... None of them have our intelligence, which is a shame. Okay, so that's that. Grand Tournament, not right now. So these are the victories, which are all well and good, but they came at a massive cost. You should pay the ransom for your son and heir. Yes, we've done that. Can vassalise Earl Beowulf of Derby. Why can I do that? Becomes your vassal, gains 10 opinion. He won't accept it. Will not accept. Base reluctance, you're not his rightful liege. He looks like a strong guy and all, doesn't he? Let's just offer vassalage. So we can create that, but we don't have the gold just yet. Negotiate alliances. And we do have some prisoners. Okay, let's just try and get our son back home. Let's just let some time tick along first. We're not that stressed. Say all of that happened in the last episode. We're really not that stressed. Okay, accept your ransom offer. Edward, Wessex shall be returned to you forthwith. Excellent. Please send him home immediately. Okay, so he's accepted vassalization. Excellent. He is ill. Do we have a court physician? I think we do. Do we have a personal physician? I don't think there's anything else. Let's see. Prestige. Do we want a court chronicler? So, our regent is Earl Godwine. He's self-interested. Situational. Selfless. I think this guy... Let's designate him. We'll lose opinion of you. Any character with a higher succession score. Is this his succession score? I'm guessing it is. So anyone with higher than that. So that's a lot of them, actually. Aptitude is average. Selfless. I might designate her because I don't think there's not many with... I don't think there's anyone with higher than her. Alright, let's have a look. Edward's first in robing as I patiently await the fetching of my clothes. A servant stutters, my lord, no one can find your garments. The boy's wetness. I had no part in it. He dressed himself, the little scoundrel. I don't really want to name him the Prince of Fashion, to be honest. We'll say that he's a little scoundrel. So the bishop has higher. That's fine. Earl Godwine has higher. He can fall out with us if he likes. Let's designate her. Okay. Can't stand this imprisonment any longer. Would you pay? 25. Okay, we'll accept that, that's fine. You are a child, we'll let you go. We put her in the dungeons. Earl Godfrey's wife. No, I'm going to decline. I'm going to leave her in the dungeon. Did we not change? Is that not? We do need to... We are above the main limit, so we need to sort this situation out. See what these are giving us. So nothing at the minute. Is that because of the control? Or due to being above the main limit? Okay. Fine. I think we'll keep what we've got and we'll dish out. So, Leeds. Grant that to. There won't really be anyone of our dynasty, will there, that we can, apart from our children. I really don't understand succession enough to know what to do in this situation. Whether I should be giving to the child that's not our heir or not, I'm not sure. Let's have a look. Who have we got? Who's content? Giving, content, impatient. Anglo-Saxon. I think he'll do, actually. Let's grant you that title. Hocklington Castle. Can we create any titles? I don't know that we can. Add a succession law. This is the kind of thing that I need to look into, to be honest. kingdom duchy title. Destroy that title. Choose someone to grant this title to. Is that our? A kingdom of East, a kingdom of Kent. Would it make... No, it wouldn't make sense to give that title away right now, would it? I don't know what to do. This is tricky. Freeholdings. So let's grant this one away. There you go, a random person. FOH. There we go. So random noble person. So now I've still got one more to give away. How have I got one more to give away still? Earldom. I never know what I should keep and what I shouldn't. This is the issue that I have. Kent then, shall I give the Lewes Castle? Maybe. Yeah, give that to a random. Fine, problem solved for now. I don't know if I'm going to regret any of them decisions, but it is what it is. So this is our hostage that we took. So who is that? Is that his dad? Yeah, that's his dad. So we took the Jarl Sigfrid's only son. And we have him as a hostage. So that makes me feel better, actually. Can we educate him? I don't think we can, because we're already educating 2 children. Let's give him a year, see how he turns out, and then we'll decide what to do with him. Don't think we need you pinned anymore. Oh, she had a daughter. Just in the last episode, if you remember, we spent a ridiculous amount of time looking for how to remedy the situation that her husband died. She's unlanded our court in Hampshire, but we did marry her off to this guy, Bjorn Wolf. Can we could grant him a title. I should have thought to do that, actually. But nevertheless, let's leave her there for now, and we might remember to do that. So Northumbria, and then we've got Boss Elfgar, who he did hold part of Northumbria, I think. So, or was he the petty king? I can't remember. Well, let's see how they're getting on. He's not getting on very well. So he can't declare war on us because we have his son hostage. He's being raided. Good. And he's defending. Can we declare war on him now? Holy war. We can't do that. Holy war for the duchy. The Earldom of Northumbria. Declaring war will break the truce. Declaring war will affect hostages. Oh, okay, so no, we lose. Yeah, we've got a hostage, so we can't really do that at the moment. That's a shame. If I send the hostage back to him, can we then... Also, Heston's disappeared. Where did Heston go? What happened to Heston? I'm sure he was knocking about around here, wasn't he? Sig trigger. Interesting. Okay. Right, let's see, do we need to increase control? We'll start in Derby. I think we're going to... Right, Cheshire. We need to... Cheshire's what we're going for. Because this guy is literally no threat to us at all. How has he got this? I have no idea. We can't... Can we declare war? A holy war. We can. Oh, holy war. Asatru rulers may join the war. Is that a risk then? I don't know who's going to come knocking. So maybe let's not do it as a holy war. How long will it take to fabricate a claim on Cheshire? 17 months. Not that long. Let's get time ticking on. Can we do anything in the meantime to reduce our stress? Do we just... I think our wife is I don't think there's anything we're going to be able to do immediately, so I think we might need to remarry. Prestige. I think we probably want an Anglo-Saxon wife, right? Who is that? She is ugly. Do we want an ugly wife? Not particularly. There's not really any Anglo-Saxon women. We don't particularly want to marry a child. Get myself comfortable. We don't particularly want to marry a child. So this episode's going to be a lot of mopping up what happened in the episode before. And trying to rectify the situation. Northumbria, of Lancaster, of Derby. These are all children. They're all children of Portsmouth. She's a 21-year-old. see. Okay, there's no good Anglo-Saxons to marry that are not children. So there's a Franconian. She's lowborn though. I don't really want to marry lowborn. Paranoid, forgiving and lustful. Oh god, this is slim pickings. What's happening? I don't really want to marry lowborn. Marriage prestige with some gain. Sort by age. How old are we? We're 30. We don't want to marry two. Oh my god, it's either older than us or... oh god. Or young, a lot younger than us. Paranoid, generous and honest. She's confident, unyielding defender. She's Catholic and French. She's 35. I'm not too bothered about having a lot more children because that's only going to make succession things difficult for me as it is anyway, I think. Until I understand succession more, I don't like having loads of children because I feel like it gets really messy for me and I don't understand what to do with it. So the less children the better for me to manage, to be honest. God, this is hard. This is tricky. Tricky. Do we want to marry somebody who's lustful? She's a fornicator. We wouldn't marry a fornicator. Do we want to have an older wife? Well, this does not 100% feel like it sits right. Dance themselves to death? The hell happened there? Yeah, it doesn't. What happened to her husband actually? Let's just check. Was executed. We're going to just send the proposal, otherwise I'm going to spend all night looking and it's going to be an entire episode of looking for a new wife. But I haven't forgotten about... not you. Where are you? Sigurd. Imagine if we could get our wife back after all this and I've just... can we declare... we can't declare a war on him. To join war. So who's at war with him? No, we wouldn't go getting involved in all this. Alfred's just going to have to take the loss. It's a slight against him. We won't forget about it, but at the minute we're not going to retaliate. We're trying to secure things over here. So I think that that is our main focus at the moment. Our son is better as well. He's no longer ill. Okay, excellent. We now have a wife again, so that makes things a little bit easier for us. Our wife's not particularly fond of us, so let's... hang on, let's see. With my marriage to Petty Queen Regilinda, the realm expects us to throw a suitably extravagant wedding celebration. It is well within my right to collect a royal aid duty as part of this, but some may consider it tasteless to levy an extra tax during a time of jubilation. Okay, of course I will collect it. Who pays for their own wedding? Yeah, we're going to take this gold. The true enemy of every soldier is complacency, my Marshal Reeve Herwold says before folding his arms. We are standing side by side up on my castle's walls, looking down on the soldiers conducting drills below. We could exchange the castle's gate for planks of wood and dull the arrows in the troops' quivers, he continues. Lead the soldiers in a mock charge against the castle and see how well they do in action. A good idea, you lead defenders, or our time is better spent improving our defences. Might gain a marshal. Okay, let's go for it. I also do want to keep an eye on what's happening in Northumbria. A tightly shut gate and walls that loom high into the sky. Archers can be seen as shadows moving behind the battlements, and a feeling of genuine excitement permeates the air. In the lull before battle, I turn and address the soldiers. My order rings out loud and clear across the field. Charge the main gate. So there's 77% chance we walk in practically unopposed. 22% we take heavy casualties but bring the gate down. The attack progresses forward. Bring out the ladders. The attack progresses well. Attack progresses well. Yeah, let's see what's going on in Northumbria. So he's still just defending against a populist uprising, and at the moment he's losing. Okay, taking the final step up onto the walls surrounding the castle, I survey the scene. Many soldiers have been lost to the archers on the walls, but we will not be deterred. One after another, we overwhelm the defenders and stand victorious over the fallen. I take a deep breath and then it's time to press on again. Shields up, protect the rear. The attack progresses very well. Let's just take this one. Stairwell echoes as another dulled weapon bounces off the middle pillar. For the second time in a matter of minutes, I curse the tight spiral that blocks us from swinging our weapons at the defenders. The heaving breath of soldiers around me is deafening, and with every repelled attack, they grow more resigned and frustrated. I have to take the charge of the situation. We are winning, but there is no room for mistakes. Don't let up, we will overwhelm them. One at a time, stay alert. Behind me, I will protect you. We'll try this one for a 90% chance. The attack progresses very well. Excellent. The castle is ours. Among the celebrating soldiers, I find Reeve Herwold, who congratulates me on a charge well led. Look at them, my lord. The change of pace did them good. Even you seem reinvigorated, even though your castle was just lost to attackers. Our enemies will not stand a chance. So we get the martial lifestyle perk, and the holding of Hampshire gets improved defences for 10 years. Excellent. Yeah. So let's see. Probably need to stick to one. I think I'm gonna go with this for the prestige. So let's go for this, and we'll I do want my wife to like us, so let's romance our wife. I want her to remember this day for the rest of her life. We'll write her a poem. Candle is burning low when I finally finish my poem. Before I send it, I give it one last read. Your oxen neck is the balm for my weary soul. I really want to have you close, that I may know true joy. I will never let you go, ever. Your oxen neck is... I don't know how I'd feel about that. If somebody wrote me that in a poem. Your oxen neck. The waiting is unbearable. The thought of rejection makes me sick to my stomach. When her reply arrives, I tear the seal with shaking hands. While I cannot encourage you, my liege, I am most grateful for your kind words. Yours faithfully, Regilinda. You won't resist my charms for long. Okay. let's have a look. So he is still 2 years old. We've still got a while before we can do anything there. We are stressed still. What can we do to reduce our stress? Activities. We could go for another hunt, I guess. Let's plan a hunt to reduce some stress. Where can we go hunting? Ramsbury. Looks like a decent enough place, I guess. Yeah, let's increase that. We want to go for, yeah, stress relieving. Start the hunt. Check my gear and horse many times. It won't be long now. Earl Godwin, your master of hunt, summons the party to gather as the light reaches the camp in the forest near Ramsbury. The local gamekeepers have scoured the vicinity for recent tracks and fumes. Whilst there is sadly no sign of a buck in the area, there are evidently plenty of foxes. Godwin shrugs. No matter, a devious fox can still give a mighty good sport. Let's get out there. The peril is mild and the prestige is trivial. I want to hunt something with vim. We seek a wolf, or I came to hunt stag. We'll just fine. Right, we can. I'm happy with a fox. My personal physician Edmund has dismounted to squat in the mud, carefully examining a flower. Elfweird, my vassal, peers over his shoulder, listening intently. Petty King, look at all the useful herbs and flowers here. This one can soothe aches. This one aids a broken tibia. Get back in your horses. The success chance increases. We've gained stock medicus. Our success chance is alright, actually. Poachers here in the Earl's woodland. They huddle together as I ride up with my guards, making a poor job of hiding the dead stag behind them. We did not do this. Please have mercy, glorious Petty King. Their blades and bows belie their words. They will hang and their villages will pay. Punish poachers. Popular opinion -30. Holding taxes +10%. You all seem to be excellent bowmen, so I'd decrease this slightly, but we gain poacher training for 10 years and we lose 8 stress because we are just. Poacher training for how long? 10 years and we get a +2 prowess and 10% Venator trait experience. That's actually quite good. And we are just. These are going to give us stress, so we're not going to do that. I think we would do this. It's going to decrease our success a little bit, but we are just and we lose a little bit of stress, so let's do that. My vassal Earl Godwin is the first to spot his flowing tail. The devious dog is hard to distinguish, but there's no doubt it's there, observing us through the dense trees. It locks eyes with me, and almost as though the animal senses my intent, suddenly takes off in a flash of bright fur. After it we ride. This method is more perilous. Success chance increases. An accident will be more likely to occur. Steady, mind the ravine. Attempt to ambush. Let's ride after it. We'll increase success chance. After hours of riding, we are finally cornering the wily beast. Our chase has not been in vain. The exhausted, panicked animal has turned to bay, struggling to stand and barking in panic. Terrified fox is realising it is unable to escape as the hounds and huntsmen array around it. I will shoot it. Increases trait experience. You gain prestige and lose stress. I'll finish it off. Greatly increases the hunter trait experience. You lose 8 stress because you are a hunter. Prowess challenge. The beast is slim. Yeah, let's try finish it off. I think. Yeah, we did it. I heft my spear and cautiously moved towards the exhausted animal. I choose my moment carefully, plunging my blade deep into its heart. Take that. We gain some prestige. Awesome. Heeding the call of the wilds and adventure, and this outing delivered the good and bad in abundance. Though the quarry may have been small, the party is still elated with the satisfaction of a good hunt. Reeve Swen directs the breaking up, carefully skinning the carcass with direction from the game masters. We place the eager dog's share of the spoils on a stretched hide before departing for camp and home. I'll keep a memento. No, I will keep the memento, thank you. We will have the foxtail. Excellent. Finished the hunt and we've lost quite a lot of stress, so I would say that was a good hunt all in all. The foxtail gives us a little bit of prestige and we lose some stress gain, so that's good, we'll take it. Happy with that. Okay, so at long last we're finally home. We have journeyed for 92 days and traversed 1 barony. We don't want a tour or a tournament just yet. We have a perk. We'll take that marriage acceptance for close family because we do have our 2 younger children to betroth. Our son is homosexual. Interesting. That's gonna that lowers his fertility chances. So hopefully she won't develop anything that lowers her fertility. How's she looking? She's not too bad actually. For a child, I have seen worse for stats. So we will start considering our other children as well and who they might marry. So Edmund gained the trait Wise Man. Court physician's knowledge increases. Greetings, my charming liege. I'm soon holding Earl Wiglaff's funeral and I hereby invite you to attend. In Dover. Okay, fine. Let's go. Plains. Forest. We'll take a mercenary guard for travel speed. Let's go. Truly a stroll through a Basingstoke is a gift from God. The tranquility of this place is suddenly and abruptly broken by the furious grunts and clattering of armour. Get me out of this metal prison. My squire took offence at my manner, even going so far as to call me heartless, and has abandoned me. Whatever this strange man did could not have been enough to justify being stuck forever in his armour. I could, of course, have someone help him, but is it truly worth it? Okay. Consider the armour gone for a price. We gain some gold and a weak hook on him. Offer him loyal squires for his fealty. So he joins our court. Appoint him as our personal champion. His aptitude is average. He's a brilliant strategist. Okay, fine. Siegfried, the father of my hostage Hogni, has lost his Northumbrian lands and our pact finds itself suddenly without purpose. Hogni is free to take his leave and rejoin his family if he so chooses. He's not keen on us, so I think he definitely will be going back to his father. Okay, so whose funeral are we at? I didn't even... Did we know this guy? I don't know, to be honest, but Earl Eastmond of Kent, he's in our lands. We probably did know him, so Dover is to be Eastman's final resting place, and I'm greeted by the magnanimous Earl Wiglaff of Kent. As as well as being able to enjoy his good company, I'm also here for Earl Eastman of Kent. This will be my last chance to mourn him. I'll never forget him. All of the figures venerated and villainous, none have been desired more than our departed Earl Eastman of Kent. With his crowd of weepers and gawkers finding other subjects to satisfy their fascination, I am at last left with a moment of solace between myself and my acquaintance. Allow myself a moment of grief. Regain some piety. I wanted to see what else we could do. Let me just turn that down a second. Before me, a feasting table stocked high with all manner of food and drink, as if Earl Eastman of Kent were trying to offer a final act of magnanimity. Is it magnanimity? Magnanimity, I think that's the word. Before parting. Earl Elfsiege of Surrey has so far refused to lay a finger on this banquet, however, swilling his goblet around in idle solace. His middle-distance stare falls wearily upon me, and with a quiet nod he raises his drink high. To Earl Eastman of Kent, truly one of the greats. Tell us what he really meant to you. Speak a quiet prayer. We gain some piety. Oh yeah, let's gain some piety. Murder, seduce, or befriend. No, we'll just mourn. We will just mourn. Every time I close my eyes, I see our queen's face. Sleep will not come. I cannot wait enough moment. Cloaked in shadows, I make my way to the garden. Oh, this is our romance. That threw me off. I was like, why are we thinking about this at a funeral? But okay. The sight of Regilinda? I'm just going to call her Linda. Our Linda. The sight of our Linda's chamber window makes my heart stutter. So close and yet so far. But wait, who is that climbing up the tower? The shady figure stops by Linda's window and unlatches the shutters. My sunshine is in danger. I must save her. Guard, there is an intruder in the tower. I did not come here to wrestle a burglar. I think we would try and save her, to be honest. Okay, so we're back to the funeral. I must remain strong. Scheme successful. The sounds from the struggle above is the greatest motivator I have ever known. Without care for life or limb, I hoist myself through Petty Queen Linda's window. I feel as if I have plunged into a frozen lake. Linda is on the floor, the intruder pushing her down, a gleaming blade between them. With a roar, I grab the villain by the collar and throw him into a wall. The rest is a blur. When the danger is over, I turn towards her. Linda, are you alright? I ask cautiously. As if my words were a spell, she finally unfreezes and throws herself into my arms. Thank God you are here, Alfred. You're welcome, my love. Yes, we will lay with our wife. We found eternal love after I rescued her. Lovely. So we're taking a moment alone. Just me and my thoughts of Earl Eastman of Kent. And thoughts of our wife as well, apparently. Somebody's been brawling. It's not a funeral without a scrap, is it, really? Hunched beside me, bereft of pretense of propriety, the inconsolable Pierre gazes out into the nothingness before him. Not a tear falls from his eyes, not a word passes his mouth until he turns to me. God can be cruel indeed. Yeah, we gained a lot of piety here from attending this funeral. This is quite good, actually, for getting piety. All eyes fall upon Elswith as she falls to the ground in lamentation, hands caught in her reddened eyes from view. Elswith's sorrowful gasps and chokes have left her fellow mourners breathless, and many offer her comfort and reverence as if it were her who committed to the hereafter. Eyes must fall upon only me. Would we do that? We are gregarious, but that doesn't mean that we... Yeah, we are gregarious. I feel like we would. Okay, Edward has been spending an unusual amount of time at the stables as late and has begun to neglect his peers at court. The child seems fixated on one specific horse, but when confronted, he insists that a beast is just a mere tool to be used and discarded when it is no longer useful. He doesn't seem at all concerned for the beast's safety or comfort when riding, becoming actively irritated when the animal shows any concern for its own safety. Excellent, hold on to that feeling. Callous, no. No, speak to the horse, tell me what it says. We gain stress, he gets eccentric. He's like any other Edward. I feel like he would take on stress for the benefit of his son, and I feel like he wouldn't want him to be callous, I don't think. I feel like he would want him to be compassionate. Okay, let's see. A round of drinks for all. We will gain some legitimacy. Let's do that. We have the coin for it. Delightful. We're losing more, losing that little bit of stress that we just gained, or losing some of it. Trying to whiz through this now just because the episode's drawing to a close. It's getting to almost the hour mark. So, sorrowful line match is on. Let's have a last moment of Earl Eastman of Kent. Make a speech. Speak of his virtues. Let's try that. Yes, the crowd is moved. We gained more legitimacy. Excellent. The deceased, and then his body is slowly lowered into his grave, where he may rest in paradise for eternity. Beautiful. Okay, finished the funeral, so we gained a lot of legitimacy and some piety, and lost a decent amount of stress. So, decent funeral, all in all, I would say. Well worth attending. I think what we'll do actually is we will end the episode there, because we are coming up to the hour mark. I don't want it to go too far over. So it's been a little bit slower than the last episode, only because we've had a lot of things to mop up. But we do, of course, have a new wife. We have our son back with us. He's in good health again. We're shaping him to be the man that we want him to be. And all is well at the minute. We are obviously wanting to take Cheshire from the hands of Earl Sigtrigger. So hopefully that can happen in the next episode. There shouldn't be too much longer now. Yeah, 2 months left, so we'll try and take that in the next episode. So I hope you've enjoyed this episode. Like I say, it's been a little bit slower than the last one, but we've kind of wrapped things up a little bit as to what we needed to do, and now we're ready to try and conquer some more lands for Wessex. So hope to see you in the next episode. Take care, everyone.